We're going to be on top of a building in Boston and taking elopement photos at sunset. Hey guys, good morning. It is the very next day and I have zero footage from Jess's birthday. Like, not a single picture, not a single video. Mike and I were really in the moment, right, Mike?
That's a good way to put it.
We were in the moment, but it was a really good time. First, we were very late. We were so extremely late for this thing because before COVID, Ubers would arrive to our apartment like that, like to the point where we didn't call an Uber until we were already outside, because if we had our jackets and our shoes on and we were walking out of our physical apartment right now and called an Uber, it would be outside before we got down the stairs and they'd be like, where are you? So we called the Uber last night while we were on our way downstairs, and there were no available Ubers at 7 p.m. It was like, nope, 19 minutes away, like 20 minutes away, and then like an Uber canceled on us, and it was kind of a mess. So we got there like 30 minutes late. You know, Jess, whose birthday it was, we know her through work. So when we all used to work together. And so I got to meet some of her friends like outside of work for the first time, and every single one of them, like literally every single person I met last night was just like the nicest, funnest, sweetest person. So we had such a good time last night, just like hanging out, getting to know everyone, eating at this really nice restaurant. And we ordered like chicken, and I guess we missed the memo about it being family style because Mike and I ordered the same dish and we ended up sharing with like the whole table. Time to like go home, it was just like there's nothing available, not even from like far away. And then I called a taxi service and I was like, hey, I need a ride from here to here. Mind you, it is an 8-minute drive. They're like, the taxi driver was so excited. He's like, oh great, yeah, $65. I was just like, no, I'd rather just languish here and die. So I hung up, and then we just got lucky and got an Uber, and it was $11 for the ride. So imagine if we had paid the $65 for that taxi ride, Michael.
There was no world where we were paying for it.
It was.
There was no world. I was willing to. I looked up how long it took to walk. I was like, 40 minutes is not that bad.
So I'm feeling a little bit hungover today. We have a photo shoot at sunset, like an elopement wedding photo shoot. So I'm gonna kind of prep myself for that. I have face masks, eye masks. I'm gonna do some witch's hazel on my skin. I have my drink right now, but I'm going to switch to water soon. I'm gonna kind of let that all sit on my face and percolate while I edit videos for this channel. So I'm gonna go eat these bacon wrapped treats that Mike's mom gave me. Actually, I need to text her now to tell her thank you for this. And she got me grape soda. Actually, I should be drinking that right now. I'm just eating a plate of her treats for breakfast. Like, what are the names of these? What should I call them?
I have no clue. I don't know if there is a name for them.
I'm just gonna call them the Sue. Can we call them Susan Bites? Susan Bites! They're like treats. Mmm! So it is about an hour later. I finished doing kind of all that skincare stuff. I did the witch's hazel, the mask, the eye mask, and then I just washed all the excess product off my face, and I put some moisturizer on with SPF, and my skin is feeling so nice. It's like my special little hangover skincare routine. So yeah, I'm going to hydrate up because all I've had is this coffee. Switch over to water and get ready for the photo shoot. But it's later in the day now. It is doing a wedding. It's an elopement photo shoot. We're going to be on top of a building in Boston and taking elopement photos at sunset. So this is a smaller production than the last time when we did a wedding photo shoot that had all of the vendors that would typically be in a full wedding, but this is just an elopement, so it's just gonna be us working with this wedding photographer and shooting in a small location. I'm gonna have a bouquet, she has a wedding dress for me, and it was very small production, so I did my own hair, just put my braids up in like an Ariana Grande ponytail, and I did my own makeup, so I went a little harder on my makeup than I normally do. I gave myself eyebrows, which I don't normally have. I put on some false lashes. I like natural looking lashes, which is why I don't usually wear lashes at all. But for pictures like this, you kind of want your eyes to stand out more. So I got some fake lashes on as well. And I did a little more with my lipstick. I brought some touch-up stuff just because I'm gonna have to wear a mask. We're Ubering into the city. And obviously I'm just wearing a sweater and some leggings because the photographer will be bringing the dress for me to change into. Mike is already changed into his outfit, looking good, handsome. And we are trying to learn our lesson from last night where we hit all those Uber difficulties. So Michael has scheduled an Uber, but I just also called an Uber. It should be here in like, what, 6 minutes now at this point? 8 minutes at this point.
I canceled mine.
You canceled yours?
Because it was moving and stuff. It looked, and the drop-off is near us, so I was just like, there's no way he's gonna cancel.
He's not gonna cancel, okay. So that's what we're doing. I'm really excited. I love any kind of photo shoot, honestly. I just think they're fun. And I think it's really cool to have multiple wedding-like photos. Like the fact that Mike and I are a real couple and I'm not just doing this with some random guy is nice because I can actually frame these photos and put it in our house and our kids are gonna be like, how many freaking times did you get married? You have wedding photos in this dress and in that dress and then in that dress. So I think that's pretty cool. So yeah, thought I'd hop on, say hi. I'll throw the camera on when I can so that you guys can kind of see what this is like. And I think what, Mike, you're thinking about possibly grabbing something afterwards since we'll be in the city?
Yeah, we can.
I think that sounds good. So let's do this.
See you there.
To the sun. Okay, perfect. So, yeah. Super sensitive eyes.
My eyes are so sensitive. Like, I cry
Okay,
at
so you
everything.
both, yeah.
We're the same way because those lighter colored eyes.
Yes.
Screwed.
Every single shoot in the winter, I cry.
Hey guys, so we are shooting. I am here. We haven't taken a lot of pictures, but that's Mike shooting his photos right now. And this is where we are. It is insane. He is killing it. He's such a model. Let me get some model Mike photos for his mom.
You can just sit down.
Everyone, happy Monday. It is Monday morning, March 22nd. It's the next day, basically.
Not basically.
It is the next day, literally. Oh what my gosh, look at the morning light coming in. Mike's workout. He is getting ripped for the wedding because, you know, I want to marry Thor, so he's gonna go. No pressure, Mike.
A lot of pressure.
No pressure. It is Monday morning. I am feeling weirdly good this morning, even though it means I have to work. I hate work. Literally, I hate like my regular job. I don't hate it. I just don't like that I have to do it. I don't know how many times I have to say that on this vlog. I just don't like doing it.
It'd be nice if you show up whenever you wanted to.
When I'm in the mood, right?
Because I think there'd be plenty. I think I'd still work 40 hours or 50 hours a week, but I would.
The
just
pressure
like,
isn't there.
Yeah, exactly.
I said that in a vlog, in the Florida vlog. I literally said, I don't hate my job. I hate that I have to do it to live.
Yeah.
Like the amount of pressure, it's too much pressure on me. And I feel like if we could just be like, okay, I'm kind of tired now. I'm just gonna take a step back and then like go back when you're in the mood. I think that would be, that would be a lot better for my mental health.
I'll pick it up when I want to.
But you wanna know what? I heard there was this like a, I don't know, I guess it's like a meme or TikTok or whatever. There was like a TikTok and it was like, tell me something you realize is normal in the United States that isn't normal anywhere else. And this guy was like, yeah, like he moved to Sweden. He's like American, born American, moved to like Sweden or something. And he was like getting ready for his job and, you know, going through that, your benefits and stuff. And he asked his coworker next to him, who's like originally from Sweden, hey, like, how much sick time do we get? Like, doesn't show up here, like the sick time we're allotted. And the guy was like, oh, when you're sick, you take off. And he's like, okay, but how many days? And the guy was like looking at him like, what are you talking about? And he's just like in a year, how many sick days can I take off? And the guy's like, as many times as you're sick. And he was like, the concept blew me away. He's like, it shouldn't be. I shouldn't have been blown away, but like,
yeah,
that's just not a thing here. So you didn't get to see a lot, but you got the general vibe of the photo shoot. She showed us a few preview photos on her camera, and from what she showed me really quickly, I was like, this is stunning. I am so excited to see those photos. It is another fake wedding, so we have 2 fake weddings in the books, and we have 2 engagement shoots. I guess they're both real engagement shoots, just one with a photographer who isn't our wedding photographer,
right,
and one with our actual wedding photographer. And then we're gonna have our real wedding photos. We are gonna have to buy a very large house with lots of walls because I love all the photos that we've had in this season of our life. Also, go ahead and follow the Rudge fam. That is our YouTube Instagram. It's our joint Instagram account. I know my Instagram account seems like a joint one, but I created a separate so that I didn't have to bother you guys with all my couple photos. Here you go. You want food? Okay. Let's go. So now it is morning time. I am going to make myself an iced white mocha. That's the one. I'll see you guys on the flip side. Okay, so this is basically my morning routine. I wake up, I make a coffee, and I journal in the morning in my 5-minute journal, which I love and I actually highly recommend. And I read a book. Usually my goal is to read for an hour. My goal every day is to read for a total of an hour a day. I used to read so much more, but I just do so many things that I don't really have the time to read. So I write it down as something that would make today great in my journal, and then I try to read for an hour. Sometimes I read for an hour first thing in the morning. Sometimes I do it right before bed. Sometimes I read 30 minutes in the morning and then I never get to another 30 minutes, but at least I'm doing some reading. I think that's like the goal. And then actually before I read, I do a 10-minute meditation. I've been fluctuating. At one point I got up to 20 minutes. I was doing 2 meditations in a row, one for positivity and one for productivity. Lately I've been feeling super like ADD, and I don't take my medication first thing in the morning. I try to feel out if I actually need to take my medication. And I've just been making it through the 10 minutes or sometimes only 5 minutes into the meditation. So I got my meditations for free on YouTube. My job actually gives me a free subscription to, what's the name of that app that everyone always uses? Some like mental health app that's really popular. I always forget the name of it, but I tried it and my friend actually recommended it as well. And I do have it for free, and I tried it and I just didn't like it. I didn't like it that much, and then I was telling my friend that this is what I do, and I sent her the links to the 2 meditations that I do, and she said that like she couldn't believe that she was paying for, I forget the name of the app, for the app when these meditations were just as good if not better than the ones on the app. So if you can't afford whatever that app is, I literally cannot think of the name, mindfulness, I don't know, it's something like that, then just go on YouTube and type in 10-minute, I think when I was looking for everything, I typed in 10-minute morning meditations, and then a bunch of different ones come up, like ones for anti-anxiety, ones for sleep, positivity, productivity. So I'm currently listening to 10-minute morning guided meditation for positive energy. And then usually I follow it up with a 10-minute morning meditation for productivity, and it gets me like pumped for work. So I'm just gonna listen to this.
Begin this meditation shortly after awakening, before you've started anything else in your day. Bring yourself into a nice, tall, and proud seated position. Shoulders rolled back.
Yeah, I have about an hour before I start my work day, so I'm going to read for a little bit, neaten up downstairs a little bit, and then get to work. So I'm gonna call it that for the day. I'm thinking about doing, I know I kind of did something here, but I was thinking about doing 2 separate videos. One is like a morning routine, so you see my full morning routine, and then also doing a day in my work life where I show you what it's like to work at Amazon from home in a pandemic for a day. Let me know if that's something that you guys would be interested in seeing. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us as always. If you enjoyed this vlog, if you enjoyed anything about this vlog, go ahead and hit the thumbs up button. It really helps us out. And go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Thank you guys so much for following along. I appreciate you all, and I will see you guys in the next video. I post every Sunday and every Wednesday. Bye.